Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Here with me is
JK.
I'm going to be doing a question and answer on relationships, like questions you have in mind, things that you keep pondering about on relationship. So guys, keep watching the video.
For me personally, I think sex on the first date is a no-no. And why I say that is because it's just too early. Like, you're just getting to know the person. So why would you now commit yourself emotionally, psychologically, and even spiritually to someone you're just getting to know? For all I care, what if this girl is a witch, or the guy is a wizard? You don't know. What if he's a ritualist? He's cute, fine, she's hot, she's everything good, but that's not enough reason. In fact, funny enough, both of you might be feeling the same way, but it's important that one of the parties restrain themselves. So sex does not determine how long people will spend in relationship, or it does not guarantee that it's going to love you or care for you. For all I care, it could be sleeping with so many other girls and you're just one of them. So you keep your respect, your dignity by not falling cheap for any guy. No matter what it does for you, it could take you to the most expensive restaurant, buy you nice stuff. That's not enough. Okay, with time you get to know the person, and I just feel that probably you should just wait till the wedding night, and you have all the time to have sex. So on the first date or even subsequent times, I don't think it's cool.
For me, I don't see anything bad in it. Sincerely, I really do not see anything bad in it, because fine, you guys might actually feel the same way before going out for the date. And though we know the first date is meant to actually know each other, get to know each other and all, but sometimes some guys, instead of them to ask a lady out for lunch, they'll prefer to ask her out for dinner, so that after dinner you guys can probably have some nice time together and all. So I really do not see anything bad in having sex after, like, on the first date together, meeting for the first time. These things are probably emotions, and sometimes you can control it and sometimes you can't control it. So I feel those that actually have sex on the first date have their reasons. Everybody will have their reasons for doing whatever they did, and maybe they had that emotion they can't control. So I don't really see anything bad.
Sex is something that doesn't run away. It's always there. So why rush into it on the first date? Can't wait. Get to know the person more. Even if your body is vibrating, just get to know the person more. Then I think as time goes on, as you get to know the person, you like the person, follow up with the person, it might just come naturally. But it should not just be because maybe he took you to a fancy restaurant, then you now give in to his desire. So it's please.
Nobody will actually do that because it took your heart to fancy restaurants. But I don't think that's. I think what's
leave me. Like,
seriously, because of the kind of restaurant, because of how rich the guy is or something.
There's this saying that nothing goes for nothing. So if this guy spends a lot on the girl or takes her to this fancy restaurant, buys her expensive stuff, and is now like, okay, babe, let's go to her house, I don't think the girl will have the boldness or the power to refuse. So, but notwithstanding,
that's because she actually wants to do. If she does not want to do, she won't go. Resist. Yes, so everybody's action. If she doesn't want to go to his house because of those things she has gotten for her, but because she wants to do it, she will do it. I feel everybody has a reason for their actions. So guys, if you feel sex on the first date is okay, comment in the section below. And if you feel it's not okay too, let's say your comment. I feel you should ask about your partner's ex. Yeah, why would you ask? You need to know why their relationship fell apart, so that as you are about to start up the same thing, you don't do the same thing the ex did or something. I need to ask, because sometimes whatever you've done in the past tends to come back and onto you in the present. So that if I know something about my boyfriend's ex, when stuff like that comes up again, okay, you'll be like, oh babe, I've told you about this and all. So I will not feel bad or feel jealous or something that okay, maybe his ex is coming back and coming to stay and all. So I feel asking about your partner's ex is still very cool because it will help you a lot, I think so.
Okay, personally for me, I think asking about your partner's ex is not necessary. Like, why do you want to know about the ex? Like, the ex is in their past, so you don't need to now start digging up dirt on the past, because there are some things that you would hear about the ex that might discourage you or make you feel bad. So it's just best you see the person for who he or she is and start your own relationship. Whatever he has done with the ex, that's their business. The only time it's okay is if they themselves decide to tell you, oh, I had this girl I was dating and she did this, she did that, for whatever reasons known to them. Cool. But you asking about the ex, I think you don't need to know. The ex is in their past, so I need to just stay there.
I think my boyfriend should tell me what is happening. I'm not going to force it, but he should like feel the need to tell me, okay, babe, this is what I'm earning. It's not like I want to ask you for, okay, I need you to buy me this, I need to buy me that. Knowing will not be anything though, but at least I'm able to like, you know, tell you when you are not like, you know, sometimes it's not every time our boyfriend have sense. Like, you have to like borrow them sense sometimes. That's why we are women. We have to like be the helpmates every time. We have to like, you know, you can't always be right. So sometimes we should just like put you on the right path. Okay, babe, this is what you're supposed to do. Have you done this? Have you done that? Just a reminder, ticket. Remind them that okay, this is what they're supposed to do. So I feel my boyfriend should tell me his financial state, if not all, but at least like he should tell me. Oh, why?
No, I don't agree. Okay, personally, I don't think my girlfriend should want to know my financial status. For what? Like, you're not my wife. Do you understand?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, okay, why is your girlfriend? Is your girlfriend not going to be your wife?
That's not certain. Okay,
What
that's
do
a
you mean?
probability.
What
Meaning
do
that
you
anything
mean?
can happen. We're still in a relationship.
So like,
I
what's the
could
background
wake up
of
the
the
next
relationship?
day and decide to call it off. Yeah.
No.
And she too, she has the power to do so. So it's
That's
both
not.
ways.
That's not.
For me, I think she doesn't need to know. If there's anything you want from me, ask. If I can do it, I'll do it. If I can't, I'll explain to you that okay, probably give me this period of time, or babe, my financial capabilities is not as large as you think, and maybe in that time I can now decide on my own volition to now tell you, but not you trying to get
No,
it from
like
me.
you would tell me, like okay, like you tell me that okay, babe, this is how my this thing is, and I'm like,
this
okay.
is how much I earn. This is my
No,
salary.
not like. There's nothing bad in you telling me what your salary is now, because definitely I feel as your girlfriend, I'm actually going to be your wife. So if I'm going to be your wife, I'm going to tell me later. Why not tell me now? Okay, and you need to know the kind of girl you have. If she's this materialistic kind of girl, I don't think it's a good idea to actually tell her. But if you have this, 5,000 yard wife material, you have to like tell her, you don't keep all these things away from your girlfriend, like your soon-to-be wife. If not your fiance, at least your girlfriend. There's a particular reason why you started the relationship, probably because you like that or you love that, and you feel that this quality that makes her want to be your girlfriend and makes her your girlfriend. So why can't you tell her these are the things you are doing? Why?
Well, I don't still. Okay, I agree with you to an extent, but not completely. The person that maybe has the right to know my financial status, probably my wife, and that will be after some some testing and stuff like that. But for girlfriend, nah. If you ask me, okay, how much do you earn, I have the liberty, I have the power, I have the authority to not disclose, and you cannot fault me for that. You cannot crucify me because it's my choice. So it's the same way. I cannot. Let's assume you're working in a multinational company, let's say Shell or Chevron, right? And I suspect that you're earning big. I don't have any right to now come and say, hey babe, how much do you earn? I know they were paying you well. Nah, So if you now come and say, babe, do you know how much I'm getting? I'm getting about 500k per month. Oh wow, congratulations, good. But for me to now come and ask you, you have the right not to tell me. So if you don't tell me and I now start getting angry or say, you don't trust me and stuff like that,
No,
I don't think it will fail on you.
Not like
So-
I'm trying to say it's actually compulsory. Like the girl has to ask. Like I have to ask my boyfriend, okay, babe, how much are you earning? Like I feel you should even tell me without me asking you.
No. It's the only person that maybe has earned that right is the wife. Okay, some girlfriends, but after like a period of certification, yes, you've been tested and trusted and verified.
But like right
But-
now, I'm not saying I would ask you or I would ask my boyfriend how much he's earning. I'm just saying that you're supposed to like tell me. If you feel I'm the ideal girl for you, like I'm supposed to be your wife, so why can't you tell me if you're going to disclose the information later? Why can't you disclose it now?
Is it everything you tell your boyfriend?
Yes, now so that's some things you tell your boyfriend. Yeah, I feel you should tell your partner when you're angry, because when you tell your partner when you're angry, when he says sorry, it goes a long way. Even if you are being like you're very, 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 very hungry and it's just like, okay, babe, I'm sorry, and he admits his mistake, that will go a long way. But if you do not tell him and you keep giving this cold shoulder and nothing will change, like nothing. So if you tell him, I feel telling your partner will really change a lot of things. What do you think?
Okay, to an extent, I agree with you. Not completely, to an extent. I'll tell you why. Now, there's some girls that if you tell them when you're angry, they would see you as being childish. They would see you as being immature. They would see you as being not, man enough. So there's this thing, okay, and we guys, so we can be very sensitive. It's even the littlest of things that get to us. So when this girl does something like maybe makes a remark that to her she's joking, and the guy maybe sees it as offensive, and he tells her, there's some ladies that will say, so is that why you're getting angry? So someone can help you with, I beg Joe. Yeah, and I think I've had such experiences before. So in that case, probably you can just keep it to yourself, and the ones you can overlook them. The ones you cannot, just hope that she stops repeating them. Then if she now keeps on doing it, then I think you just tell her and damn the consequences. But you're telling them when you are angry should not be so frequent.
I don't really think it's a good idea to check your partner's phone. Like, what's your mind? What do you want to see? What are you checking for? What are you opening the phone for? What do you have in mind to see? My phone is my private thing. Like, it's just for me. My phone is not our phone, so why should you be checking my phone? What do you want to see? That I'm cheating? That you don't trust me? Why? What do you think?
Me personally, I think it's in a relationship, right? There should be transparency. Okay, so both of you are in a relationship together, you and your boyfriend. You should be able to trust them, and they should be able to trust you. You're not hiding anything from them. You are open. You are like an open book. So why would you password your phone or be fidgety when your boyfriend should want to check your phone? If there's nothing there, go ahead, let him go through it. When he's tired, he will drop it. So it's when you have something you are hiding, that's when you now start saying, why don't check my phone, blah blah blah. But if you are transparent, if you are open, if there's nothing to hide, you should go ahead. When he's tired, he will drop it, and it should be the same for both partners. That's my own take. It's when you're hiding something, that is when you feel edgy, when your boyfriend wants to go through your phone.
Angrier. So I don't feel it's okay to check your partner's phone. Even in marriage settings, it's not supposed to be like that. Hold your phone. The phone is personal. So I feel, why would you want to check my phone? What do you expect to see? That I'm chatting with somebody, that I'm cheating on you, that no, you're not supposed to be checking my phone. Because it will end in tears, bro. To end in tears. Why are you checking my phone? And you said that since you're in a relationship, why can't you have to be that? There should be transparency. Like, even if there is transparency, it's not as if okay you don't trust this person. I feel if you don't trust me, that's when you want to check my phone. Because if you trust me, then you should know that okay, my girlfriend is playing to me. She doesn't have anything to hide. But if you don't, it's when you don't trust me, that's when you check my phone. That okay, let me check her phone. Maybe she's contacting this person.
Okay, let's view it like this. Why would you think that I don't trust you? If you have nothing to hide, then your phone should. You don't need to feel, let's say, threatened when I get your phone. Now you might think that okay, the boyfriend or the guy is looking for something. Why are you thinking like that? What if he's just going through your phone out of joblessness? Or it might not even be curious about anything, just okay, this is my girlfriend's phone. Let me just go through it. It could also be that maybe you want to use it to make calls or send a text message. Imagine your boyfriend gets your phone now, he wants to send a text message, and he sees that is has a password. Okay, babe, please so open your phone, and you begin to say, what do you want to check? It just makes the whole atmosphere to be weird because innocently, what he wants to do is he wants to make a call or a text, and he doesn't have to tell you, hey babe, open your phone, I want to make a call. No. So if you don't have anything to hide,
why can't you use your phone to like send the message?
Let me finish. What if I don't have credit on my phone? Yes, it happens.
I'll send to you.
No, you don't have to send to me. I want to check it. And if you about what you said again, that okay, what if they are maybe compromising or text messages, probably your WhatsApp or your this thing or your normal messaging app? There's no problem as long as he trusts you. He sees it. Okay, a guy says I love you to you, right? You are beautiful, right? And you are attractive, and it's normal. In fact, why your boyfriend like made you his girlfriend or asked you out in the first place because you're attractive and it's something he saw in you, which other guys would see. So you're not the only guy. So I'm not the only guy that sees it. Other guys see it too. So if they now appreciate what you have, it's normal. Oh, I love you, you're beautiful, no problem. What is not the issue is how you respond to them. So if he says a message like, hey, I love you at this, and you just respond, thank you, I don't think a reasonable guy will feel threatened. He will just laugh like, this guy said, beg, just like a hair. So it's when you say you are falling for the guy. That's when he's maybe sees this thing, or maybe you two say, thank you, you are cute, and you feel, no. Of course, you won't want him to see it now. It's normal. So it still goes back to the point that if you're not hiding anything, then your phone should be open. End of story.
I still believe my phone is my private thing, so you shouldn't check my phone no matter what. If you don't have airtime that period, okay, maybe there was no network, your bank is acting anyhow, I'll transfer from my bank should be okay for you. So I think I'll just do that. You haven't checked my, I hope you check my phone. Why?
Well, I still insist on my point. If you have nothing to hide, then when we're not taking to the concept of marriage, it's not a total like ball game entirely. It is mandatory. When I say mandatory in the sense that nobody's going to force you, but it is, let's say, morally mandatory. So you don't need to be passwording. You both sleep on the same bed. You understand. You have union together. So what are you hiding? In fact, if you might not be doing anything shady, but by the time you start putting password in your phone, then it gives room for suspicion, which I don't think you want to bring upon yourself. So just let the phone be there. If there's anything, maybe the message that is compromising, that you feel, oh, this is my significant other might misinterpret, just delete it. I think you'll be safe. So that's my own point of view.
Sex is not a criteria for love.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Like sex, for me, is just an activity between two consenting adults.
Yeah.
So it doesn't change the status of your relationship from being toxic to being healthy. Okay? Let's look at it this way. Sex is more or less like the icing, not the cake itself. So no matter how well or how good you mold the icing to look like a cake, it's just a matter of time before you realize that there wasn't any cake in that icing. So my point is, sex does not help relationship, or does not make or change the personalities in relationship. So if you are in a relationship with a guy that hits you, or that makes you feel bad by yourself, or that cheats, it's not going to make him become a better person. Sex just gives you a temporary euphoria or a temporary break, and put it that way. After the break, the main thing or the main issues, if they are not addressed, will still resurface. So sex doesn't change the status of a relationship for me.
Yeah, sex is nothing. Not like it's nothing, no. It's not something that actually has a lot of effect. Not in this world that we are in now, whereby sex is the cheapest thing you can get. If you are not a disciplined person, if you are just the normal person, sex is anything you can get anywhere. We can actually go to the sex workers, you can meet girls, random girls, and do whatever you want to do. So I don't feel in an ideal relationship sex can change anything. A relationship which is already toxic doesn't even need sex at all to actually change to healthy. There are a lot of things you can do to change your relationship from being toxic to being healthy. And when I'm talking about toxic relationship, what do I mean? I mean relationships that you've placed love above important things that are supposed to be in a relationship. In every relationship, it's not just love that we need to actually make that relationship keep going, or to make it look good, or to make it healthy. We have things like communication, compromise, honesty, a lot of things that are more important than love. Yeah, they are more important than love in a relationship. But when you place love above everything, you feel okay, it's just love that it has for me. You keep having problems, and when you keep having problems, the relationship becomes really, really toxic for you. So guys, thanks for watching today. If you have any questions, please do not forget to comment in the section below. I'm going to be answering your questions. And if you feel we need a video like this, or like questions like this, you want to ask us frequently asked questions, we're going to be answering you. If you want to see him again, I can bring him again. So guys, please drop your comments, and do not forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and give this video a thumbs up